Good morning, students. Today we are going to see about the corrosion and its control. What is corrosion? Corrosion is nothing but gradual degradation or destruction of metal due to chemical or electrochemical reaction with its environment. So corrosion, the corroded product, corroded ion is specially named as iron oxide, that is Fe2O3X H2O. So iron oxide is called as corroded iron. So the metal gets corroded due to the attack of atmospheric gases or moisture. Atmospheric gases means chemical corrosion, with the moisture means electrochemical corrosion. So the electrochemical and chemical reaction occurs due to the chemical or electrochemical reaction occurs, it produces the corrosion on the metal surface. So there are two types of corrosion. One is chemical corrosion. Another one is electrochemical corrosion. Chemical corrosion is also called as dry corrosion. Electrochemical corrosion is also called as wet corrosion. Dry corrosion and wet corrosion. Dry corrosion is called as chemical corrosion. Wet corrosion is called as electrochemical corrosion. Dry corrosion. What is dry corrosion? Dry corrosion means direct attack of metal surface by the atmospheric gases. So this is dry corrosion means direct chemical reaction or direct attack of metal surface. Direct attack of metal surface by atmospheric gases. You know what are the atmospheric gases? So atmospheric gases means, so the more percentage of atmospheric gas is nitrogen, but nitrogen is inert to corrosion, so it does not, it is not responsible for corrosion. So that's why oxygen, second predominant gas is oxygen. Oxygen is the main reason for the corrosion. So the direct attack of atmospheric gases, direct attack of metal surface by the atmospheric gases like oxygen, hydrogen sulfide and carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide. So these gases are responsible for chemical corrosion. So this is called as chemical corrosion. And what is electrochemical corrosion or wet corrosion means there are two conditions are there. Next is wet corrosion. There are two conditions for wet corrosion. One is two dissimilar metals are contact with each other in the presence of moisture or aqueous solution. Two dissimilar metals are contact with each other. Two dissimilar metals are contact with each other in the presence of moisture, because it is wet corrosion, in the presence of moisture or any aqueous solution. So this type of wet corrosion will occur. Second important condition for wet corrosion is when the metal is exposed to the different concentration of oxygen. When the metal is exposed to the different concentration of oxygen in the presence of moisture or aqueous solution is called as another condition for the wet corrosion. That is, metal is exposed to varying concentration of oxygen. That means in different concentration, if the metal is present in different concentration, the wet corrosion will occur. So wet corrosion, two conditions are there. One is two dissimilar metals are contact with each other in the presence of moisture or aqueous solution. Second one is metal is exposed to varying concentration of oxygen in the presence of moisture or aqueous solution. For example, two dissimilar metals. This condition is also called as galvanic corrosion. Galvanic corrosion. And this is the different concentration of oxygen means differential aeration corrosion. Differential aeration corrosion. Aeration corrosion. What we have seen, first what is corrosion and what are the types. So what destruction or degradation of metal due to the chemical or electrochemical reaction with its environment is called as corrosion. So corroded iron is called as iron oxide, and there are two types of corrosion. One is dry, another one is wet corrosion. Dry corrosion means direct attack of metal surface by the atmospheric gases without moisture. That is absence of moisture. That is called as dry corrosion. Wet corrosion, there are two conditions for the wet corrosion. One is two dissimilar metals are contact with each other in the presence of moisture is one type of wet corrosion, that is called as galvanic corrosion. Another one is metal is exposed in varying concentration of oxygen. That means, for example, if the metal rod is immersed in water means, so half of the metal is immersed in water, half of the metal is exposed to the atmosphere. So the metal exposed in the atmosphere acts as anode. If it is dipped in the water, that acts as cathode. So it produces the corrosion, that is the differential aeration corrosion will occur.